The North American Aerospace Defense Command detected 3 ICBMs launched from North Korea.
And communism and our own way of life were very much in people's minds, and he was speaking to that subject.
Is a strange alien-looking creature prowling in northern New Mexico?
I don't know if it did.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Conspiracy Corner. Very good, very epic. We are back. It's been like a year. Let's go. Dang. And I've been really looking forward to it. I put out that video, said something was coming. This is what was coming. Epic. Let's get straight into it. So, I pretty much just self-selected this topic. Skinwalkers, right? I have heard a little bit about them, not too much. So let's read this first little bit
So
here.
this is the Skinwalker, yes?
Yup, the skin that walks is all I know right now. It's something.
That's all you know about.
Tough.
You don't know about them like transforming into other people.
Oh yeah, I know about that, like the voodoo stuff, the witchcraft, wasn't it? Yeah. But I gotta read this right here. In the Navajo culture, a skinwalker is a type of harmful witch who has the ability to turn into, possess, or disguise themselves as an animal. This witch is called Ye-Nalushi. I probably did not pronounce that right. By the Navajo, which translates to "with it, he goes on all fours." It is just one of the several types of Navajo witches and is considered the most volatile and dangerous. For the Navajo people, witchcraft is just another part of spirituality and the ways to live their lives. As such, witchcraft has been a long part of their culture, history, and traditions. Witches exist along humans and blah, 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 and supernatural people and whatnot. So, they're witches, basically, is what we get from this. And there's a part where it said what witchcraft is part of their spirituality. So
It's part of their culture, I guess.
When they were just making stuff, they're like, "Yo, I don't like that dude. He's a witch. Should we just burn him?" Yeah.
I mean that's what they did during the Salem witch trials.
The Nuremberg trials or something. Freaking, it's a witch. Let's go on. Let's see. The Navajo believe there are places where the powers of both good and evil are present and that those powers can be harnessed for either. Medicine men utilize these powers to heal and aid members of their communities, while those who practice Navajo witchcraft seek to direct the spiritual forces to cause harm or misfortune to others. This type of Navajo witchcraft is known as the Witchery Way. Sounds like a Disney show. I'm not even gonna count. Which uses human corpses in various ways, such as tools from the bones and concoctions that are used to curse, harm, or kill intended victims.
Yeah.
So now we know what a skinwalker is. Very interesting. So I was oh, they're creating witches, but apparently it's I don't know if there's good ones. I think there was medicine men, they said. Medicine men utilize these powers to heal and aid members of their communities. So
they could just be saying that. I mean, not all cultures actually knew how to heal their people back then.
Yeah, that's true. Right.
I mean, each culture has a different way of healing, and this may have been their way of practicing their medicine.
Right, let's read on. Let's see this here. Sometimes these witches evolved from their living lives as respected healers or spiritual guides who later chose the powers of evil. Though they can be either male or female, they are often male. They walk freely among the tribe during the day and secretly transform under the cover of the night. Yeah, so that's
I think it's an
thing.
imposter. I think the imposter is sus.
Yo, sus. Ready, sus, Lamau? Freaking dang, bro. Can't believe it. So, they come out at night, basically.
Yeah, I know that commonly, actual skinwalker sightings are in forests.
Yeah, same here. Well, I've heard a lot actually out in the desert, though, too. But I've heard some about in the forest.
I heard mostly about them being in the forest, in camps. I think that's a big reason why national parks have a lot of disappearances, it could be because of the Skinwalkers.
Yeah, maybe.
How to kill a Skinwalker? Huh. They are reportedly near impossible to kill. Some traditions state a bullet, knife, or spear dipped in white ash might be able to kill a Skinwalker. A bullet dipped in white
That's
ash.
oddly specific.
That's kind of that's like killing a werewolf with silver.
Yeah.
Or a vampire.
That's oddly specific. That sounds kind of mythical.
So like the garlic bread type deal. Freaking
yes.
cross type stuff.
It's a lot like with werewolves and vampires.
So this is next part. This is very interesting. This is how to become a Skinwalker. In order to become a Skinwalker, he or she must be initiated by a secret society that requires the evilest of deeds, the killing of a close family member, often a sibling. After this task has been completed, the individual then acquires supernatural powers which give them the ability to shapeshift into animals. Most often, they are seen as in the form of coyotes, wolves, foxes, cougars, dogs, and bears. But they can take the shape of any animal. They then wear the skins of the animals that they transform into, hence the name Skinwalker. So that's where the name comes from. So they have to kill a family member to become a Skinwalker. It's very interesting.
Okay.
And what was it about that? Is that it? Like they just like freaking kill their family member and then just become like this all-powerful witch?
I assume that this is just a generalization because in cults like this, there's more than just one trial that you usually have to go through. It's like when you're joining the Masons. There's a lot more that you have to go through than what you're just told.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So there's actually a website, and the first thing that's like you see is how to become a Skinwalker.
Oh, dude, yo, sign me up.
Yo. How does one become a Skinwalker? I thought that was Reddit. Let's see here. The multiple legends, one claims Navajos. The most prominent history of the Skinwalker tells of a particular form of Navajo witch or an ant called Ainatlushi. Translated with
ant?
On forest.
An ant. Like the animal.
Yeah. Navajo witch or ant.
Okay.
Ant. No, it's not ant. It's an ant. I don't know how to pronounce that.
What are you reading?
Hold up. Let me go ahead and put this in the conversation so y'all can see it. Right here. This is what I'm viewing right now. As a matter of fact, I will share my screen right now.
An antigen called the AI Naldulushi.
I don't even know, bro.
Ulakushi.
So, freaking Skinwalkers are banished forever from a tribe, prowling alone in the desert as an animal. Okay. It's interesting that they would choose that. Like, hey, yo, I want to be a dog. Like, okay. Well,
I do, yeah.
You know, I mean, some of the Navajo could have been furries. I mean, it could be a possibility. Except for this is like a whole nother level of furry. They're not buying skin. They're not buying, like, freaking fursuits. They are becoming the fursuits.
At least that's pretty cool. I mean, unlike furries. I mean, becoming an actual coyote would be kind of sweet.
I think the furries are going to hear this and they're going to try to become a Skinwalker. They're just going to kill their mom or something. and then I don't suggest you to do that, but, you know, that's probably what they're going to do. And then just randomly, you know. And then they're going to wonder why they're not turning into a dog or a cat.
Yo, dude.
Why are they not a fox? That's the question. Wikipedia. Wow, this is interesting. Animals associated with witchcraft usually include tricksters such as coyote. However, it may include other creatures associated with death or bad omens. They might possess living animals or people and walk around in their bodies, locking eyes with them. Skinwalkers may be male. For some reason, it emphasizes that a lot, that they may be male or female. Like, it just says it a lot. I mean, bro. Like, we already know. They stress it.
I think it's because, like, it might be trying to get people to join the cult and they're trying to emphasize that they don't discriminate.
Yo, Wikipedia is in on it. Yo, hold up. This is some next level.
Well, I mean,
stuff
it's
right
edited by people.
True. True. But I mean, Wikipedia's hosting it too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They could be. They're witnesses. They're co-conspirators. Oh, this is interesting. My friend told me he wanted to become a Skinwalker.
Is this like turning into a fetish thing by this point?
I don't know. And there's just a blur picture. There were at least 30 of us moving in different directions with our flashlight and piercing the night. The ground was covered in a fresh blanket of snow and was more falling still. We were all volunteers, family members, friends, and even neighbors of Jasper's. Jasper, so that's his name. By the time him and his younger sister had been missing for 3 days, I was hoping to find footprints in the snow, but we were told it was so cold we were likely looking for bodies at this point.
Kind of weird.
I know Jasper since grade school. His family had been traditionalists before, living out in the Navajo Nation. One day they just up and moved. Next thing I know, my mother was dragging me next to the door to help welcome them into the neighborhood. Jasper's playing in the backyard, his mother said to me, in her terse accent. Hold up.
Okay then.
I really have to look up what the definition of this is.
Sparing in the use of words, abrupt, so he can't really. Yeah, they're struggling to English, basically. I was reluctant at first, but my mother urged me to go find him. He turned out to be a normal kid just like me. Oh, apparently not, because he wants to be a Skinwalker. Dang, furry to the next level. I felt bad for having assumed that he would have some alien being. He would be some alien being.
What?
He liked video games and football and hot dogs. What?
Oh, hot dogs.
He liked video games,
hot dogs,
and football, and hot dogs.
I like hot dogs.
These are very specific things: video games, football, and hot dogs. They chose these three.
I mean, that's more of a generalization. I mean,
like
we're talking about any kind of video game, any kind of football team.
We could be talking about a hot dog made of wolf meat. We could be talking about a hot dog made out of Skinwalker meat. Anyway, just the same as I did. So we started just the same as he did. He also liked video games, football, and hot dogs. So, hey, so we started meeting up at the school, getting closer over the years. We even picked the same classes in junior year. So they're like probably 15 to 16 at this point. They're junior year.
Yeah.
Still, there was one thing about him that I was never able to wrap my head around. Although they moved away from the reservation, Jasper still talked about their tribe's old beliefs the same way a Christian would talk about Jesus. I wanted to tell him that the legends of his people were just fiction, but I'd reached a point. Bro,
yo,
he literally wants to like, hey, bro, you know your like religion, like that's not real, fam. Like
yeah, your religion's not real, dude.
Bro, your religion is not real. Like,
it's not real.
Like, even if like you yourself know that somebody's like religion is like, you know, just like some made up stuff, like I don't think you would just tell them that.
Yeah,
hey, bro,
I mean,
like you know your God, bro, like he just doesn't exist, bro. Like, I'm sorry about that. It's like, what? Like you're just changing the whole life at that point. I mean, unless you're trying to convert them to Christianity, then you'd probably tell them, yeah, your guy's pretty fake. I'm not even gonna count. But
wow, you guys are fake.
I don't know how they do. I don't know how they do it, but they probably don't say it like that. They might.
Oh yeah, obviously.
But I had reached a point where I couldn't decide if anything spiritual was real. Oh, he's an atheist, boys. He doesn't believe in anything. He is.
Dude, wow, what an idiot!
Who was I trying to take his beliefs away? Well, you were literally just about to tell this man, yo, your religion, right? Like, like, bro, fake. I've been thinking about a lot lately. He said one day about that. And what is this, bro? We are looking
about the Ant Genie.
What is the Ant Genie? We need to figure this out.
That's
the Ant Genie, dude.
An
no
unknown
way.
Navajo wizard wearing a painted mask and furs. Oh, furs. It's old but confirmed that the Navajos are furries. An unknown Navajo wizard wearing a painted mask and furs attached.
Yeah, that's what the Skinwalker is.
Basically.
That's just in their native tongue.
The what? As any normal person will respond to that who doesn't know what that is.
Yeah,
that is terrible Navajo witch. They can do all sorts of amazing stuff. Okay. He said terrible, and then he put great and amazing in the same sentence. become skinwalkers, but their powers come at a terrible cost. Many elders believe they're evil. Now as my footsteps crunch through the layer of snow, I try to push those thoughts out of my head. I try not to think about what brought Jasper all the way out in the forest like this. I've tried not to believe the allegations he had kidnapped his younger sister and brought her with him. Oh crap! So that's what happened. His sister went missing. It said it. In
that you didn't catch on to that when it first said.
I mean,
like, dang.
I saw it and I was like, okay, but then I didn't really think about it until then. But beneath it all, I knew it was true. Yeah, he had told me the cost of transformation, time and time again. He had shared with me his intense longing to be on 4 legs.
The hell? What kind of people want to be on 4 legs?
Oh, yo, hold up.
Selfish as well if you're wanting to kidnap your sister or something like that.
Let's read that again. His intense longing to be on 4 legs.
Yo, dude.
I cannot stop thinking about
if my man wants to be on
4 leg squad, dude.
They're literally furries. I'm sorry.
Free from time, free from humanity.
Free from humanity.
Free from humanity.
It's a lot more scarier because they're trying to kill someone.
What a load of shit I told him.
Yo.
He's right for saying so. A few weeks before he went missing.
I would say the same thing, so.
Oh, crap. What a load of... But I had told him a few weeks before he went missing. I tried being patient for as long as I could, but I knew it was goddamn silly. You're telling me that you would just kill your sibling just to test an insane theory that you might become evil. To reach Cliziati, bro.
What the hell is that? Is that like their heaven?
It's
Glizzy,
dude. He
corrected me patiently, and yes, I could transform, bro. He's like that one kid on the playground who gives himself all the power,
to transform.
So he wants to be the Cliziati.
It just means Skinwalker, I'm pretty sure, or something like that.
He wants to be Cliziati on Twitter.
Dude, no way.
Oh, he wants to be the Cliziati. The Cliziati wants a recount of the election. Goodbye and good night. That's all she wrote. So he wants to be the Twitter user. Okay, yep, that's totally what they mean. It just means Skinwalker. Why are they calling it? It has one name.
Because it's in their native tongue, so they pronounce it differently.
Like they're calling, like you think there would be a one word for one word, but no. Like all these other languages have to have like 5 words for one word in English. It's crazy. Then again, I'm not like fluent in any other languages. I wouldn't know.
Why does he want to transform anyway? Like, what kind of sane person
would
actually want
he's
to do
giving
that?
it to him, bro. You're sick, man. I said, and you're wrong. You're
That's
wrong.
what I would say.
You're capable of killing your sibling, and you're wrong about this crackpot custom. Crackpot. Yo, it's true.
mean, even if you do transform into one of those other animals, you realize that the wild is way worse than living in a human society.
Well, I mean, Skinwalkers can like do some like crazy stuff. They like look at you and then they can like control you and crap like that, like some like possession stuff, like some.
Yeah, does that work with like animals as well?
To be honest, I don't know. I think it might, depending on the situation. That could be so.
That would be really boring. Then
deep.
Command.
Snap! A crunching sound in the dark snapped me out of my snapped. All right. I swung my flashlight around the direction of sound, but it revealed nothing. I stood petrified and still, waiting for another sound. But nothing came. Not even the sound of other members of the search party reached me now. I moved forward a little farther and found the prints in the snow. They were like paw prints, but with bigger claws, almost the size of fingers. Ooh, we already know this is going to shoot. So did he actually turn into a furry? I wonder. At the end of the prints were clearly claw marks, piercing into the snow. To this day, I had never seen anything like them. Suddenly, I had a feeling that I was being watched. I turned for a moment. I thought I saw a person standing several feet away. 2 eyes glowed like animals' eyes, but bro, they're like foreshadowing so hard right now. Above a bush that was just beyond the reach of the beam of my flashlight. I took a step closer, but it melted into the shadows, and the eyes were gone. My mind must have just been playing tricks on me. That's the only explanation. I would give anything to be free like a wolf. I remember him saying, "Oh my god, yo." Like,
yo, dude,
he would really be in a furry Discord right now if he was not a Skinwalker, which I'm assuming that he just became a dog man, or maybe he's just a human, but he's just walking on all 4s because he's like crazy. He's gone insane. I remembered him saying, "I had just spent a good long hour ripping his mythological theories a new one," but he just held on to the indefinite Indefatigable gaze. Hold up.
Indefatigable.
Yo, they're using some strong language, my dude. Of a person their efforts persisting tirelessly. Okay, yep, that's what it means. Right. Gaze that had become a characteristic of his face, always looking away, far somewhere else. I would literally give anything.
Yo,
he's down bad, man. He's down bad. I would literally give anything. God.
Dude, he sounds like Teddy. I would literally give anything to me.
Oh, yo. I'm gonna have to cut that out, bro. Anything, I thought. I stopped dead in my tracks, watching the breath roll white and smoky in the frigid air. Yo, Smokey Bear. Yo, hold up, my boy Smokey. Hold up. They're talking about Smokey, bro. Yo, Smokey is a Skinwalker. I can confirm this. This man right here. He's a Skinwalker, bro.
One of our allies fell.
I can't believe it, bro. That's crazy. That's insane. My toes were going numb now. I had lent Jesper my good pair of boots several days before he'd gone missing. It was those footprints I wished to find. All I kept seeing were the insane-looking paw prints in the snow. Now, when I think back to it, but why did he give him his boots? Idiot. I believe I may have been subconsciously following those paw prints, but if I believed that, I would have to believe whatever left them had wanted me to follow them, because they led me exactly where I wanted to go. And after I followed a little farther, I found exactly what I'd be looking for. A body! Oh, dang. This is getting deep. They found our body. Let me guess, it's his sister. I mean, that's what they've been saying for like 5 hours. I remember the snow wasn't red. Later, the sheriff would tell me that was because it had already bled out before the snow had fallen. But before I called anyone over it, before the fullness of the situation actually sunk in, I remembered wondering why the heck the snow wasn't blood red. Because by all appearances, it should have been. Jasper's younger sister, Diandra, was laid flat on her back with her throat slit open from ear to ear. Ooh, her brown skin was stained crimson, and the tiniest sad arch was tattooed over her blue lips. Oh my God. Her eyes were closed. He had closed them. I knew that much. Stranger still was the flesh lying half covered in snow all around her body. It did not belong to her. It looked like someone had scooped fistfuls of flesh right off their bones and let it drop to the ground. Oh my God. There were enough chunks to cover a skeleton and skin from head to toe.
Fuck.
Like, my man really just murdered his sister. Really just did that. Y'all, this is insane. Like, and now that he murdered his sister and he figured out that he ain't gonna be a Skinwalker, well, where does he go now? Like, he's done up at that point. He's screwed. Like, if it don't work, bro, then he's just like screwed. He's done for. Anyway. Then I saw my boots. Hey, yo, he got his boots back, boys. Let's go. That's a clap. Let's clap. Let's applause. Yeah. Right in the middle of the skin, I found the boots I had lent Jasper, and he was nowhere to be found. There was just heaps of flesh. Oh, don't tell me the flesh got in the boots. Dang it. That would have been.
Thank God.
So, I pulled my cell phone out from my pocket, and I started to dial the sheriff. I didn't know how far I was from the others. I had no idea how far I followed those strange wolf tracks into nowhere. But before I could finish dialing, a deep guttural howl filled the forest with its sound. It did not sound like any wolf's howl I had ever heard before. It was deeper, almost as if that thing that had made the sound had once known another language. Hold up. Let's analyze this real quick. The being that had made that sound had once known another language. How
do you know that?
Exactly. Just because it's deeper, how would you immediately assume that it knew another language?
Bear growl?
That's like
bear
saying,
well, it sounds like another
since
language.
the tree is blue, that means that God came down from the sky. I'm like, yo, that's not how it works, bro. Like, the tree is blue. Yeah. It probably got some paint on it. Like, I don't even know, bro.
I kind of doubt that this is actually like a legit Skinwalker case.
And for some reason, I thought it sounded immensely sad. What? Okay. So, this is from
what does that even
Thought Catalog. They also have Uncover the Case, Everything Will Be Okay, Don't Effing Panic, Creepy Catalog, Real Thought Catalog books, Barack Obama quote. So, they might not be too credible. Because freaking... First, let's look at Luke Hartwig. At 26-year-old, Luke still bites his nail and sucks at making eye contact, but he does have a 17-pound cat named. The freak...
his 17-pound cat. Oh fuck, it's Santa Claus. Oh dude, funny Claus. He used the funny.
Oh, Santa Claus. So he has that going
Yeah,
for him, which is nice. You can find his old manish ramblings about life here. Do I care? Hold up. He's got a Facebook.
Let's not go on his Facebook. Oh my
Dang, bro.
Yeah, let's not do that.
This is the man that had made the thing.
Well, at my birthday party, actually, me, Damon, and William were talking about Skinwalkers when we were walking past the highway with the forests that we were walking by. And Damon apparently knows a lot about the Skinwalkers here, who was in a previous conspiracy corner, which you should totally check out.
I have that in the description.
You see, he was saying that if he's ever found like missing and we don't know where he went when we're out camping with him, then to not go near him, because apparently what the Skinwalkers do is they take a form of the human body, but you think in your brain that something is wrong with what you're looking at, but you don't comprehend that something's wrong because they look exactly like the person. So you go over to them and then they do you in.
Oh Lord, that's scary, bro.
Oh yeah, I also heard that like they repeat usually the last words of the victim before like they like kill them.
Last words. Hold up. Skinwalker taking form.
That's what I heard at least, but
human being. It just shows up like a bunch of Wikipedia type stuff. So these are the drawings.
Yeah.
How Skinwalker Ranch became what?
Hold up. What was it?
Go to history. Look at that. Yeah, that. Click on that. No.
Bro.
The tree that fell over.
The tree. How Skinwalker Ranch became a hotbed of paranormal
activity.
Yeah.
Or
UFOs, crop circles, cattle mutilation, and shape-shifting creatures impervious to bullets.
Oh.
I thought they said, well, no. I think it had to have like white ash or
It was something with ash.
White ash. Some have called it a supernatural place. Others have deemed it cursed. Terry Sherman got so spooked by the happenings on his new cattle ranch that 18 months after moving with his family to a Ford property now known as Skinwalker Ranch in northeastern Utah, he sold a 512-acre parcel away. What is wrong with me tonight? He and his wife, Gwen, shared their chilling experiences with a local reporter in June 1996. They had seen the mysterious crop circles, the Sherman said, and the UFOs, and the systematic and repeated mutilation of their cattle in an oddly surgical and bloodless manner. With the 3 months of the story's publication, Las Vegas real estate magnate and the UFO enthusiast Robert Bigelow bought the property for $200,000. So this is Skinwalker Ranch right here. It looks like this is like, I wouldn't say desert, but
that's pretty big.
That is a big area.
This is in Utah. Yeah, this is in Utah.
Yeah, so
why does everything weird happen in Utah? Like incest.
There's just nothing.
Great.
West Virginia has actually the highest percentage of incest in like the whole United States. I thought it was Alabama. Everybody thought it was Alabama, but a lot of it does happen.
That's because people don't actually understand the pattern. The pattern's linked to rough landscape for some reason.
Oh yeah. Under the name the National Institute for Discovery Science, the NIDS, Bigelow set up the round-the-clock surveillance around the ranch, hoping to get to the bottom of the paranormal claims. But while the surveillance yielded a book hunt for the Skinwalker, science confronts the unexplained at a remote ranch in Utah, in which several of the researchers claimed to have seen paranormal activities. They were unable to capture any meaningful physical evidence supporting the Sherman's incredible stories. So they're like, hey, bro, like, a cat came out the forest, turned into another cat, and, like, he just, like, did a number on my cow, and then he just walked away. And you have no evidence to support that. You're going to sound kind of weird. Like, if I heard that, I would be just like, oh, excuse me. Well, now that I know, it would be like, oh, is that a Skinwalker? Haha, funny. But, you know.
Yeah.
Had the Shermans been lying about what they saw? Maybe. Most likely. I think so. Or under the spell of a collective delusion. Without evidence, the stories they told are too difficult to believe. They are hardly unique. Uinta Basin on eastern Utah has been such a hotbed of paranormal sightings over the years that some extraterrestrial enthusiasts have deemed it UFO Alley. You can't throw a rock in southern Utah without hitting somebody who's been abducted. Local filmmaker Trent Harris told the Deseret News. Indeed, according to the hunt for Skinwalker, odd objects have been spotted overhead since the first European explorers arrived in 1776. Okay, so that's a bold claim. Odd objects spotted overhead since 1776. Okay, I think this might back up his claim. Franciscan missionary Silver Strait Vélez de Escalante wrote about the strange fireballs appearing over his campfire in El Rey. And before the Europeans, of course, indigenous people occupied the Uinta Basin. Today's Skinwalker Ranch abducts the Uinta, and the Ouray Indian Reservation of the Ute tribe. Were the Shermans seeing things?
Dang.
Tis a question.
So I've actually done some research on this. There's a film made about the Skinwalker Ranch.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that.
It came out 3 years ago.
What is the name?
Hunt for the Skinwalker. Apparently, it's got good ratings.
Huh.
You know what? I might. Shoot! Look at that.
And then there's a series on it as well. So there was one that came out last year on the secret of Skinwalker Ranch.
If you're watching this on YouTube, comment if you would like to see us watch this movie live. If you're on Spotify, too bad, bro. Too late. Too bad. Too much.
We'd probably get sued for watching it live.
Yeah, but I mean,
we'd have to change the audio.
What the hell is that? What is that movie picture right there? It looks like a.
It's like
I don't even know what.
It's a house on a hill.
It's a house on a hill, but that hill is also a wolf.
But the hill is like a wolf. Yeah.
I'm kind of digging.
That does not. That wolf has a really stubby nose.
To be honest,
it's like a mix between a pig and a wolf.
I mean, if we look at a wolf right here, see, we got. I mean.
Yeah, see, they're longer there.
Yeah, his nose.
I think it's
because
it doesn't matter.
It's at like an upward angle, so it kind of like it might make it look short. But that is very interesting. Watch trailer. I ain't trying to watch no trailer. Hey, bro, like
actually, I looked up pictures of Skinwalkers and I found this.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Oh yeah, I've seen that before. Yo, that was in. Yo,
dude, that's in your new intro.
That's in my. That was in the intro, bro. That's insane. So, like, what animal?
That could potentially be a Skinwalker.
What is this animal like? That it's trying to take the form of? Was it trying to take the form of the animal, but it was also a human being at the same time? So it just kind of messed up, or. And
here's one. So this photo was taken in Idaho, apparently, of this. And here's like a slightly more enhanced colorized image of it.
Yeah.
So,
does anyone know what year this picture was taken?
That looks like it's like a painted version of it, I suppose. Something like that. It looks like it's. See, like. Now, what's the probability of this picture being faked, you would think?
I think it's about 50-50.
Because to be honest,
I'll make my resolution. I'll make my resolution statement now. But like, Skinwalkers are one of the most interesting myths, I believe. But I don't know. There's a lot of like fake crap out there. Like that article that we just read. I'm 90% sure that is not real.
That's the thing about like all the stuff we talk about in Conspiracy Corner. Like genuinely, some people want attention so much to the point where they will.
Yeah, I think that person that we just read about was clout chasing and just wanted attention for it.
Mm-hmm. And then this image, I've seen it everywhere, but no one's been able to find the original source of it. We should try and do something like that at some point, but I think that could actually grant a lot of views, like actually finding the origin of this picture, but I don't know.
Yeah, doing research on this. I'll search by Google image, actually.
So, right here, this is a website right here. This might be the first place, I don't know. Mysterio UFO.
Oh, wait, what? Okay, so I looked. This is a Wendigo, apparently.
Wendigo. Oh, okay, not a Skinwalker.
Aren't they basically the same thing?
Yeah, I think just one's part of the East and one's from the West.
Well, I mean,
yeah,
but
they're basically the same thing. It's just they do the exact same thing. I think just that are part of different cultures.
Wendigo.
Although, if this is a Wendigo, then why? Wait, no. If this was a Wendigo, then why was it taken in Idaho? That's on the west.
See, look at this. This is like a deer-like creature, and this is like not so much as a deer.
Wait, okay, so this is a very clear Wendigo sighting in Wisconsin. This is like that's a clear picture of one.
Oh, what's that one like thing that doesn't have any? Oh, it's from Pan's Labyrinth, but it has no face, but it has like eyes on its hands or whatever. It kind of reminds me of that for some reason.
Here's the same exact one in the same exact forest, just from a different angle.
Now this right
here, what was the dude doing out here?
There's a possibility that this could be faked, and I think it doesn't look real to me.
It could
something about it. I think somebody like CGI VFX this in because like the way that the light bounces off of him.
So
just isn't
here's actually a picture that I found that's called it's called a monstrous dog, but there's something about it that because how accurate.
Awesome.
It does look like one, but what's the thing behind it?
I think it's taking a massive crap. I mean.
Yeah, that is weird. Let me just look up a possum. That is not a dog.
Yeah, I don't think that's.
I mean,
how
it
looks
accurate,
very similar to one.
How accurate is a transformation from these creatures that we're talking about?
That just looks like an opossum.
Yeah, I think it might be.
I don't know what that is on its tail, but like I don't know, maybe it could just be like a wolf that got caught or something.
Skinwalkers often take the form of wolves and foxes.
So here's one that could potentially be. That looks really strange.
That does look strange. That kind of looks like a cat, but it looks way too skinny to be one. But who knows?
It's like a fox without skin.
That head is off. The head is too off for it to be a cat.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's the first animal that I thought.
I think the tail is too long to be a dog.
It's fox-like, I can say.
Yeah, fox-like, but I think that there's something up. There's something with the neck that looks unusually long.
Going off of what Damon said, he always said that there's something off about when you see one of these things. So, I mean, what do you think? That's kind of off.
Yeah, that is off.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also something off about the possum.
Yeah, but that could just be like, I don't know, like a leaf or something stuck to it.
The thing about the possum is, like I said, they often turn into predatory animals, not prey.
Yeah.
So, that's the thing.
Yeah, no, that quote unquote fox looks like unusually skinny, and that its neck looks pretty long.
Here's another one.
There's a possibility that could be a Skinwalker, but I just can't verify. And this picture right here is a little bit blurry.
It is. I have doubts. It could be just part of the tree. It could be like an ingrown root.
The fuck is that thing to the right of it?
It
looks like a boar.
It's like a cow, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that image is too low quality for me.
Wait, there's a YouTube video. There's a YouTube video of it.
Okay.
From this YouTube video, after that, we'll make a final verdict, and we will, get the episode.
Here's the video of it.
All right,
this bizarre video has gone viral. Wilderness.
So TTS.
All right,
I hate the fact that's in TTS.
Okay, so it says there's the.
Bring it up on your screen share so we can all see it.
The thing is, like, it's just like a TTS voice over the. Image. So, it's not like the actual.
Oh, apparently it's a moose.
A moose. Huh?
A moose.
Now here's another one.
Is a moose
a
supposed
predatory,
though?
Skinwalker.
When you think about it.
No, the thing in the back isn't a moose. The black thing is.
Now this right here.
I don't know why, but like something looks kind of genuine about it. I don't know why. I still think there's an obvious chance that could be fake, but like I don't know what it is.
It could be fake, but I
the
think
wing
this is
looks
very,
a little pixelated.
This is very convincing to me.
That is kind of strange the way it
I don't
looks.
even know
That
if
is
that's
a
a wing or
predatory
not,
animal.
I don't know what else it could be. Maybe it could just be its arm in a funny position.
The thing about this is like it looks like multiple animals. You can't quite tell what it is. So it could be a Skinwalker. You know, there's a possibility. There's a good possibility. So, final conclusions.
Oh wait, here. I got one more picture.
One more picture.
This is a night vision picture of a supposed real Wendigo. This isn't a Skinwalker. This is a Wendigo.
It looks like an ape, just with like a weird neck.
If the bear, no,
I don't think apes have that kind of neck yet. But
I was like,
yeah, well, no, that's why I was saying the neck looked off.
This is just Bigfoot shaved.
It kind of does.
Deer.
The deer's just looking at him like, yo, look, yo. But this is like the red circle. I think somebody took this image, like put opacity on it, just photoshopped it in here. Honestly, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, that does look kind of photoshopped.
But with all of this, do you think that Skinwalkers are real?
I mean, there's the potential that they could be, but I would have to find like real evidence that could not be disproved.
As of right now, with all this, do you lean yes or do you lean no?
I lean yes, but because I've already said this, I think Skinwalkers are one of the most interesting ones, like / Wendigo. But yeah, there's a lot of fake crap out there. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the last one that Swiss sent is fake.
What's like?
That opossum. I don't know about the opossum one. And then that one you said was taken in Wisconsin. I don't know. Something about it as well that feels kind of fake, but at the same time kind of real, but I don't know. Because that one's just like it just looks like it could just be a guy in just a white skin suit or something.
Well, Josh, yes or no?
What I think is, since this is linked to some kind of an old culture, so the chances of it being real, I think, are higher since it's been like linked to throughout history, and you can see from 1776, whenever we came over, and from Indians. I think that they could be. I'm leaning yes.
Alrighty,
I'm leaning yes as well, but again, I don't know.
Me personally, I think that some of it, like, you know, I think that there's a chance, but I think the chance is a little slim, so I'm gonna have to go no on it personally, just for me.
Okay.
You know, I'm a skeptic.
See, I really doubt that our founding fathers would go out of the way to clout chase, since they already have that clout.
Exactly.
That doesn't make any sense.
When you discovered
for them to
America,
just go,
there's not
hey,
much,
there's this thingy here.
But anyways, that has been Conspiracy Corner Skinwalker episode. What do y'all think? Skinwalker real? Skinwalker not real? What do y'all think? In the comments below. If you're listening on Spotify, well, dang. And we will see y'all in the next one. Peace.